guys, Jason here with RPM. Today we're going to be installing a big mouth cat delete. This is how it would come straight to you, and we're going to be putting it on this 120 horsepower machine that we're actually doing a 205 horsepower upgrade on. So if you have a Can-Am X3's, the 120 horsepower base model, we sell all of the parts to bring clear to 205 horsepower. So you jump on our website. We've teamed up with a few other companies to offer all them parts, and yeah, you can really make the machine rip. 120 horsepower models, it works out if you're looking to really turn them up. So let's open this thing up and get it out of here and see what we're up against. These are 2.5 inches all the way back to the muffler. So the factory one bottlenecks down at the muffler, whereas the RPM one maintains a 2.5 inch diameter the whole way. And we get that by we have a custom gasket made. These are standard with dual O2 bungs, so no paying for extra O2 bungs. These are stainless steel, polished. They use the factory heat shields, O2 sensor and all. So we're going to be installing this onto here. It'll be a pretty quick video, so we'll cover a couple things on the way, but for the most part, a guy can do this in his garage. So let's get to it. First thing first, we're going to use this Torx T30, and we're going to move the rear fascia. And we're going to move on to the springs that hold the muffler to the mid pipe. So follow along. These spring tools you can pick up from RPM side by side. RPMSXS.com. At this point, guys, we're going to be loosening the stock heat shields. We're going to reuse these. There's one up here and one right here, and then after that, we're going to remove the O2 sensor. At this point, we use an 11 mil socket. We're going to remove this clamp. These things get stuck on here, so we're going to use a hammer and actually a chisel just to break them loose. And at that point, it comes apart pretty easy. All right, guys, this is an important part. There's a small, very thin gasket between the turbo and the stock mid pipe. It usually sticks to the mid pipe. It's a $36 gasket. RPM does make their own. We'll have it available soon, but $30 for that gasket, so do not lose it. You need to reuse it on the new exhaust. Look at that. I think it's tiny. That's it. It's like literally paper thin. It's thinner than paper. This is important. This is a stainless gasket that actually seals the turbo to the exhaust. So if you've got exhaust noise, it's because you've got that gasket or you've got it in there crooked. These things can be such a pain to get out, but let's go compare this thing to the big mouth cat delete. So what I like to do is I like to attach the springs. It actually holds the exhaust in place, and it kind of makes putting the V-band clamp on the turbo and mid-pipe easier. We sell one called the HD clamp. So much stronger. The stock one gets like mangled on its way out because they're junk from the factory. If you ruin yours and you want to order one of ours, we sell them on the website as well. Free 2-day shipping on most of those. So let's keep on keeping on. You have a buddy who can push on the pipe once you get the gasket in to hold it there while you kind of finagle this clamp around it. Makes a big difference. So once we get it started, you kind of got to hold it in place. Put the socket on there. guys, thanks for watching. As you can see, that's a super easy install. The gains are huge. The turbo noises are there. Man, does it sound good. The pipe, they're $324.95, rpmsidebyside.com. You know, they're on sale here and there. Tons of dealers carry them. They're in stock all over the United States. These stay in stock at our dealers in Mexico. They're literally everywhere. We have dealers in Switzerland. We've got them everywhere, really. You guys want a big mouth? It's our #1 selling pipe. They're out there, and you can pick it up. They're readily available. The HD clamps, you can select this in checkout. If you'd like to add an HD clamp, you can kind of see the difference here. Ours is just like a monster compared to this little tiny guy. The hardware, the bolts, I mean, yeah. These things are worth it. These things are a pain to reinstall. They come off, they're junk from the factory. This one can be uninstalled, reinstalled multiple times. You're good there. Yeah, if you want a spring tool, you just select it on checkout. Also, you can buy it separately. You can buy this separately. Go pick one up, rpmsidebyside.com.